Jai Shri Mataji, my dear brothers and sisters. Let's all watch Shri Mataji with lots and lots of love. Both
जय
hands
श्री
to
माता जय
Jai
श्री
Shri
माता जी भैया
Jai Shri Mataji. Just keep both hands towards Shri Mataji and keep on Shri Mataji with lots and lots of love. And keep our attention on Shri Mataji's Kundalini Mother with love and respect. With such a depth of meditative state. When we watch Shri Mataji's Kundalini Mother, immediately let us jump into the silent state, where we are in this kingdom of Shri Mataji's Nirmal Darbar. In these vibrations, slowly bow down to Shri Mataji like a small baby. Crawl into Shri Mataji Divine Lotus feet. Insert the divine core vibration through our Brahmarandra. Slowly rise your Kundalini Mother and keep watch on each and every chakras where you can feel the cool vibration slowly increasing and slowly go up to the Bindu and take the notes. More our attention goes very deep into ourself, more the vibrations will flow. More the vibrations comes, more we are transformed. After 3 notes, keep both hands towards the sky. Shimataji, let me enjoy completely dissolved into your reality of your love. And slowly keep down both hands towards Shimataji. Take bandhan. Keep watch the formation of protection layer around us by grace of Shrimataji. After bandhan, please keep watch Shrimataji again without blinking your eyes and keep attention on Shrimataji's any of the chakras. Maybe on Agya chakra of Shrimataji. Immediately just watch what is happening in our subtle system. More we are into this silent state, more we into this realm of the God. Keep our right hand at the Brahmarandra. Let us keep watch the Kundalini Mother rising from Muladhara to Brahmarandra, purifying all the 1,000 nerves in our Sahasrara. Yes, we're able to feel these cool vibrations just below the Brahmarandra. That is the heart beta. If you get cool, then slowly watch these vibrations expanding in this whole Sahasrara, nourishing all the 1,000 petals. Slowly expanding with the cool vibrations. Slowly raise your right hand to Artha Bindu. Let us feel the love of Shri Mataji pouring into us from Artha Bindu to Sahasrara, enlightening this whole brain with Shri Mataji's love. Now keep right hand towards Shri Mataji and left hand at the Brahmarandra. Immediately when you touch, are you able to feel some changes? And the vibration increases more. Are you able to feel this heart beta opens more, expands more big heart, so that Shri Mataji is residing there, always in our heart beta. Slowly raise your left hand to Artha Bindu. Keep on watch this silence increasing within us, so that the flower can blossom, lotus. few petals, we can able to feel the opening of few petals with cool vibrations, increases and increases. And the bliss of Shri Mataji flowing more into Sahasrara, nourishing all the petals. Able to feel some cool vibrations flowing from above the earth window to Sahasrara. Now stay there at above the earth bindu. Keep both hands towards Mataji. Stay in this state of growth, saving our attention on our Atma. To realize our Atma Sthiti. Keep on watch the changes. The silence state. Make more to be in the silence. Another 2 minutes. And watch from above the Artha Bindu to Sahasrara. Are you able to be there and feel the cool vibrations increases in our Sahasrara. Once our Kundalini Mother, Kundalini energy, which activated, then all of it rises and the three powers meet and make you beyond the gunas and push the Kundalini up to our Sahasrara. Let us enjoy this Kundalini Mother activated and the three powers meet and make you beyond the gunas. The three powers of Shri Mahakali, Shri Mahasaraswati, Shri Mahalakshmi meets and make us beyond gunas and push Kundalini up to our Sahasrara Chakra. And these dimensions gets increased. And the three dimensions of Tamagun, Rajagun, Sattvagun takes you in the dharmic by grace of Sri Mataji. And the fourth dimension is when going beyond these three in this universal consciousness, Nirvichar Samadhi state. It has completely merged with Shimataji's divine love and Shimataji's Sushumna, so that we become one with Shimataji's love completely. Slowly, the vibration in the Sahasrara gets more and large, expands, and trickles down slowly through the Shushumna into the Muladhara chakra. The spirit is the most precious thing that we have within ourselves. The preciousness of our spirit is immeasurable. That's why it called as the thing of eternal value. By grace of Sri Mataji, let us realize this power of Satchit Anand state. Always we are in this realization of this truth. Sri Mataji says the Sat part of the Satchitananda, the Sat is the absolute, from where all the relation starts. Like that, this part of Mother Earth supports all the things that exist on her. And the Mother Earth is enveloping everything. In the atom, she exists. The big mountain, she exists. Because the elements are parts of that earth. In the same way, God Almighty, the Sat part of Him, the truth is the support of all the things that are created, also non-created things. Let us completely stay there above Sahasrara, above the Artha Bindu. Keep on watch the Sahasrara getting completely more into the truth, into the reality state. Where to recognize the Sat, that means the truth of this whole universe. It has been completely realized only by grace of Sri Mataji. More into our Atmasthiti. Now let us keep our right hand again at the Brahmarantra. Feel the vibrations increase more. Also able to feel the Muladhara chakra to Sahasrara. Slowly the more the Kundalini stands rising up. Because we are in this fourth dimension above the Sahasrara. There is this Kundalini strands rise from Muladhara to Sahasrara, forming the strands, forming the Sushumna more wider and wider. Slowly getting wider and then slowly come up. Raise your right hand to Artha Bindu again. Right hand. Enjoy the flow of this divine nectar now again. Let us feel the power of Chitta. Slowly raise your right hand to Bindu Chakra. Feel the flow of this energy of divine nectar flowing down into the Sahasrara again. Let us understand by grace of Shri Mataji the quality of Chitta, the divine power of Chitta. When it is excited, his attention when it pulsates, then through his attention, this means the divine attention, he start creating the whole universe. We can able to feel the attention when it pulsates. Shrimati said in the Sanskrit language, Spurana means it pulsates. The attention gets pulsates. Then through his attention, he starts creating this universe more and more to connect each and every particle of this universe with love. And the third quality of the divineness is Anand. Anand is the feeling of joy that he gets by divine perception, by divine creations. Let us become completely wants to become one with Shimataji. Let all these three things of Sat, Chit, Anand, when they are at their 0 point where they meet, then they become the base principle of Brahma. Where these three things are becoming one, where there it becomes the silent state. That's why our Chit would be there with the Sat, the truth. And enjoy this attention has reached and merged into the joy. And joy has become one with the truth. This combination of three qualities separates that creates three types of phenomena. by grace of Shri. Now keep our right hand towards Mataji, left hand at the Brahmarandra. Slowly rise to the Artha Bindu with cool vibrations. And stay there. Let us feel this Sushumna again. More the Kundalini strands rising from Muladhara to Sahasrara, enlightening each and every nerves of this brain. So emitting the peace. Slowly rise your left hand to Bindu Chakra. Enjoy this divine bliss. Again becomes one with Mataji's love. Let's go more deeper and deeper, becoming grosser and grosser. That's one part of the parabola. And the another part of parabola starts when we are ascending back to God Almighty. Let us completely be in the silent state of, so that the blossom of lotus becomes more vivid and emitting lots of fragrance through vibrations. And this grossness now gradually starts becoming higher and higher, subtler and subtler, finer and finer. Gradually, the grosser parts also start becoming enlightened by grace of Shri Mataji. So we become more subtly. Let us enjoy how the joy of God passes into the hand of God, man. How divine light comes into the heart of man as spirit. So beautiful. So beautiful by grace of Shri Mataji. Let us enjoy becoming such a best instrument or divine full instrument. Shri Mataji. Let's enjoy this. The joy of God passes into the hand of man, and how the divine light comes into the heart of man as spirit. Now keep both hands towards Shri Mataji. Enjoy same in this state. The Amrit flowing from above the Bindu to Sahasrara, even down into the tip of the tongue. Let us enjoy the bliss of the divine in our tip of the tongue. Just fold your tongue and feel the joy of divine bliss for another 2 minutes. Please keep completely watch. The bliss flowing, the nectar, the Amrit flowing from above the Bindu to Sahasrara. Then enlightens, nourishing all the petals. Each and every nerve of this brain get filled with Shrimataji's bliss. And it becomes more and more opening of the lotus petals. Slowly it trickles down towards the tip of the. Let's enjoy the bliss from above the Sahasrara. In this state, let us listen. Shrimataji's Amritvani. And let us enjoy the words of mantras penetrating into our heart and make us become such one with her love.
The most precious thing that we have within ourselves. The preciousness of your spirit is immeasurable, and that's why it is called as a thing of eternal value, because it is infinite. You cannot measure. Now, God, the Almighty, we say, is Sat Chit Anand. Sat means the truth. The truth we understand in human terminology is relative. But the Sat I am telling you is the absolute from where all the relations start. Example, I'll tell you how to understand. This earth has got oceans and rivers and all kinds of waters, you can say. But earth is enveloping all of them. If the Mother Earth was not there, there could not have been any of these existing. So we can say that Mother Earth is the support of all the things that exist on her. She is enveloping us. In the atoms she exists. In the big mountains she exists. Because the elements are part of that earth. In the same way, God Almighty, the Sat part of Him, the truth, is the support of all the things that are created or not created. Another example you try to understand. How the Sat is the Purusha, is the God. who does not take actual part in the creation itself, but is a catalyst. The example can be like this, that I am doing all the work, I am creating everything, but I have a light in my hand. Without the light, I cannot do anything. Light is the support of my work. But the light does not in any way do anything about what I do. In the same way, God Almighty is just a witness, like a light. But his another quality is his chitta, is his attention. When it is excited, in Sanskrit there's a very good word, spurad, is pulsates. When it pulsates, his attention when it pulsates, then through his attention he starts creating. And he has third quality, which we call as Anand. Anand is the feeling of joy that he gets by his perception, by his creation. The joy that he gets. All these three things, when they are at a 0 point where they meet, then they become the principle of Brahma, where these three things are one, where there is complete silence. Nothing is created, nothing is manifested, but the joy is one with the attention. Because attention has reached and merged into joy, and joy has become one with the truth. This combination of three qualities separate and create three types of phenomena. The Anand, the joy, in God, moves with his creation and with the truth. When the joy starts moving with the creation starts moving down from first the truth stage to asat, from sat to untruth, to maya, to illusion. And that time the creation starts on the right hand side. The creative forces start working out, and when it starts working out, the joy in it, which is on the left hand side, is the emotional side of God, also starts becoming grosser and grosser. The creation starts becoming grosser, and the joy in it also starts becoming grosser. And the Sat, the light of God, also starts becoming grosser and grosser and grosser, till they reach a stage where there is, we can say, a complete darkness of Tamoguna, the complete creation of the creativity, and the complete sleeping of the joy element. Clearer? You understand now? Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati. That's why Christ said, I am the light. Because he represents the Sat, the light of God. And light of God becomes absolutely gross, dormant, dead when it reaches the seventh stage of creation. All these things go deeper and deeper, becoming grosser and grosser. That's one part of the parabole. Now the another part of the parabole starts when you are ascending back to God Almighty. That grossness now gradually starts becoming higher and higher, subtler and subtler, and finer and finer. In that refinement, you find ultimately the light works for the evolutionary process. Gradually, the grosser parts start becoming enlightened. You find the lower animal is not that much enlightened as the higher animal is. Gradually, even the joy starts becoming subtler, and we can call it beautiful. Human joys are much more beautiful than that of animals. So the joys also start changing their manifestation. In the sense, you start seeing more and wider range of joy comes into your hand. For example, to a dog, beauty has no meaning. Decency has no meaning. So at a stage when you are a human being, to that extent you develop your Sat, which is awareness. To that extent you also develop your joy. And to that extent you also develop your creative action. Now you see how the creativity of God passes into the hand of man when he turns round. How the joy of God passes into the hand of man, and how his light comes into the heart of man as spirit. It's beautiful. And at that stage, when you have become a human being, people say human beings have a soul. Not that others do not have, but the light starts burning in a human being only. Because of that light, we talk of religion, we talk of God, and we talk of eternal things. But it's a very precarious stage that is to be human beings. Because at this stage, you have to jump only a little bit that side while you start jumping this side and that side. Because this jumping is not possible unless and until the awareness reaches that stage where you become independent, and in that independence you find your own glory. This is the position. Because your glory cannot be yours unless and until you are independent. As long as you are slaves or under bondage of something that is gross, how can you enjoy that eternal joy that is within you? So it is for you to expose yourself more to that joy by opening out yourself more and more getting subtler and cleaner so that you feel that joy. Once you know this point, that after getting self-realization, unless and until these three things start merging together, you cannot feel that you have established yourself. The joy within you must be felt through your awareness, otherwise you cannot feel it. Supposing you had no eyes, how can you see it? If you were not aware to see me, how will you feel me? If you are not aware to feel me, how can you see me? If you are not aware to hear me, how can you understand me? And once that awareness comes to you, then only the joy awakens within you. Because only through these subtle feelings of awareness you are going to absorb the joy. As just now you felt him and you said, oh, what a beautiful thing it is. You felt very happy. You are feeling the joy of this creation that is taken. And man is the summit of creation. But only the crowning part is such a little thing. Very little it is. It's a very little distance. It crosses in no time. But only thing is that these three things have to be combined. And that's why I find that even you get realization, you do not feel the silence because you have not become the light. You do not feel the joy because you have not become the Anand. That is the left side of yourself. In everything there is joy. As human being only you start seeing joys in the patterns. You see a tree bark, you open it out, you see the patterns. You call it the veneer, you call it the roughness and the smoothness and the harmony of it. You start seeing in the matter the joy of its creation. But now, after realization, you start feeling the joy of creation. The summit of creation is the human being. And that's why for a Sahaja, you must realize that if he tries to be, say, friendly or interested or involved in a person who is at a lower level, he can never get joy from that person. Only thing what he can do is to raise that person higher to his own level and make him also feel the same joy as you are getting. Supposing a man who is an artist marries a blind girl, what's the use? She cannot enjoy the art created by this man. In the same way, if you are interested, say, in your family people, in your relations, in your friends, the first thing and the highest and the greatest thing that you can give is to give them self-realization, means the joy of your spirit. Expose them to the joy of their spirit, which is the most precious thing. And this is the reason why people flicker and they fiddle and they feel uneasy. They lose their joy very easily at the small thing that has passed away, finished. It's like the ocean before you. And I am there and I want you all to come into and enjoy. It is all for you. The whole thing was created for your enjoyment. You have to become subtler and subtler. We are wasting a lot of time here on very gross things. You have noticed it.
Cheshmat. Let us be in silent state for another few minutes. Enjoy penetrates all Shimataji's words of mantras into our heart and into each and every cell of our subtle system. And stay silent. Enjoy more deeper and deeper, subtler and subtler. Enjoy Shimataji's love more with cool vibrations, expanding in each and every cells of our body. Shimataji's grace. When we become completely thoughtless, where the three powers of Trignatmika meets and to take us completely into this point of zero, that is thoughtless awareness state. Let's completely dissolve our one drop of Atma into this ocean of Paramatma. Let us take Sri Avishakti mantra. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for giving such a blissful state to become completely one with your divine love. Thank you very much, Shri Mataji. Thank you very much. Also, I thank all my dear brothers and sisters who joined here to become one with Shri Mataji's love. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you very much, all. In this state, let us all bow down to Shri Mataji. Slowly rise our Kundalini Mother, take bandhan. Let us please stay in this state for another few hours. By grace of Shri Mataji, this whole day. Happy Nirmal days and happy Nirmal night to all of you. If anybody wants to share your divine experiences, yes, please you can share your experiences for a few minutes. Jai Shri Mataji.
जय श्री माता जी भैया।
जय श्री माता जी दीदी।
जय श्री
जय
माता जी
श्री
भैया।
माता जय श्री माता जी।
जय श्री माता जी दीदी। Let us keep our attention on only on our spirit to go more into this subtler state. In our whole situation, whole life, to become completely evaluate our eternal joy. Jai Shri Mataji. Kesha Mataji, I can stop the live streaming now.